I'm concerned. There's a sidecar, I bet, like in Trails. Have you? You clearly have not seen the way Mavuika drives her motorcycle.
Helmets on, sit tight, and don't fall.
Is this
Look,
a board
she can attack people with it.
And you can stick it to the back of vehicles too? Genius! Playing with this stuff is part of everyday life then?
Yeah, we're living good.
Also, it can fly.
I would have ever become Pyro Archon if we had had these gadgets around back then. I might have had a bit too much fun with them.
What? That would be terrible.
Agreed. Good thing they were only invented after I died, huh?
Looks like I really am better after all, for becoming Pyro Archon even with all this temptation around.
Points, Mavuika.
The hands of our friends, the Children of Echoes, are
Whoops.
as skilled as ever. They were already famed in your era, right? This
Jumped
fight
too
was
soon.
built by their most talented artisan in this age. Speaking of which, we just passed them by.
Did we?
Sweet!
I didn't see she load in. Oh, I was whoops. Whoops. I didn't realize I was actually meant to be attacking things. I also love that it's just not going to show us Jablonke and the Traveler on the bike.
Oh yeah, that was built in your time, right?
It's long become a landmark. Very popular with tourists, so I hear. They think it's a lovely place.
Yeah, now that I've fixed it.
So that's how you all see it.
Paimon thinks so too.
It was
especially stunning if you look at it from a spirit.
cursed.
The stories of the past become things people aspire to in the future. It's just like what they say. The apex reached by those who came before will become the everyday goals of those who come after. Everything is constantly changing for the better.
That's good. That's how it should be. I'll bring those words back to the Night Kingdom and share them with everyone there.
How long are we going to be doing this segment for? Also, it's showing my little dragon buddy companion, but not me.
You can see the people of the springs from here.
They seem to be enjoying life. Just like the people of Natland back then. All kinds of things might happen during the day, but as the sun sets, you can always count on the people of the springs to relax by the water, playing their instruments and dancing their worries away.
Because that's their way of life.
Precisely. And so it is for every tribe. No matter how many years have passed, for the people who live here, some things will never change.
Well, you're the one most qualified to say something like that. So, what do you think? Satisfied with what you saw?
Very much so. Speeding across the water, the warm breeze against my face, it makes me very happy. I really do adore this world, just like a plant adores the sun.
But the plant needs the sun to, like, be alive. That's a bit more than just loving it. Visiting all the regions. That would have been really unfortunate because there were still 4 or 5 we did not go to.
Woo! Woohoo! Thank you, Mavuika. This has been a wonderful trip.
We didn't go to Chaska's home. We didn't go to the Misty area. We didn't go to St. Lolly's home. And we didn't go to Kenichi's home either.
Lovely things are meant to be shared after all. It's the least we could do for our friend.
I'll admit, I didn't expect people several thousand years in the future to see me as a friend. Not that I'm complaining. This old man's had a great day today. Thank you, dear friends.
Your parents are probably worried sick about you. Or at least about this body.
I can still remember how nervous you looked when you saw me for the first time, Mavuika. I'll cherish that memory.
Oh, is it almost time?
Yes, it is.
Thank you for coming back to see us. This meeting means a lot to me as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, time to go. Don't forget to lead a happy life.
Aw, already? Paimon's gonna miss you. See you later, Shibalonke.
Become a playable character. You won't. Enjoy your life in the Night Kingdom too.
He closed his eyes. Did he fall asleep?
How am I supposed to know?
Mm-hmm. I can no longer sense Shibalonke's soul. Well, it's gotten quite late, hasn't it? Thank you for accompanying me this whole time. Let's hurry back. You must be starving.
There'll be a victory feast tonight, right?
Yes. After the end of the pilgrimage, we hold a banquet to congratulate the champion of the tournament. There will be good food and plenty of it. You guys are gonna love it. Mao Sao should be there too. I'll bring him over.
How do we wake him up from the coma? I have concerns. Where did we put the kid?
Do you think there'll still be any food left over for us? It's kinda late and all.
I'm sure the feast has already started, but don't worry. I'm sure Yansan will save some for us. She's very reliable. Leaving the tournament planning to her was a smart move.
Besides Paimon, I have thousands of whole meals in my backpack that you could eat if you wanted to. They're just taking up space.
So she probably figured that we'd be gone a long time.
Yeah, I told her as much too. Ah, seems like they've prepared the thing.
The thing?
What thing?
See that row of braziers over there?
Oh, so that's what they are. They haven't been lit, so Paimon totally thought they were something else.
Paimon! You've seen an unlit brazier before.
Here, watch this.
There are so many puzzles in this game about lighting them.
Whoa, they're beautiful!
Were they left for the three of us?
This particular kind of brazier is called a signal flame, and is reserved for those coming back late at night. The others set up an entire path using these signal flames to await our return. Those returning to the tribes must light them with their own hands. The flames will illuminate the path ahead and show the tribe that the person has made it back.
And take even longer to get back because they have a million braziers to light.
Even if you're surrounded by darkness, never forget. Your friends wait for you in the distant light. Remember that feeling when the exhaustion of your journey creeps up on you.
Food. Ah, you're back.
Archon, Traveler, Paimon! You were really gone a long time. We've already started grilling the meat.
We had a long talk with Lord Shibalonke. It was pretty time-consuming.
Did it all go well? Hopefully he unpossessed the child. I don't know where the child's body is right now. That's on the Archon, not me. She claimed responsibility. I can't be held accountable for what either of the sons did.
More than well. Shibalonke, he's a very good man. He far surpassed even my expectations.
The people at the feast all gather around you, Paimon and Mavuika. Mavuika gestures for everyone to move over and sit down at the drinking table before beginning to tell the story. She reveals everything without reservation, holding nothing back and hiding no secrets. As a part of the deal made millennia ago, the ancient sun could only rise again for one day. Still, it was enough time for her to recount all the people's achievements and hard work to him. As night fell, the sun disappeared once more. She returned with joy in her heart and a child of the tribes on her back. I did not see a child on her back, okay? There was no child. Don't lie to me. The sun arose in that child's dream and quietly set in his deep sleep.
So the only reason Lord Shibalanke didn't win the tournament is because he was limited by the physical body he was in.
Yeah.
That's right, but don't feel disappointed on his behalf. He himself was not upset about that turn of events.
Imagine waking up and not only learning that a god had taken over your body for a day, but also that the god said you were too weak. That would suck.
He had many revelations during this journey, and as he said, strength of mind is as important as the strength of the body. He realized that after failing to make it to the final 32.
That also means that someone has to go around and turn off every one of them for the next evening. You're right. Because presumably they would, like, just burn out once all the material in the brazier is gone. But someone still has to replenish them. Who has time for that?
No matter how many times Paimon hears it, it's still so funny to think that Shibalanke didn't even make it that far.
You'd have never expected to hear those words next to each other.
Strong in both body and mind. Huh.
Still think it's weird that you voice acted Jiblanque for a second there. That was odd. Auroron.
I'd say our champion Kanich fits the bill. Don't you think?
Indeed. Everyone, let's raise our cups. Let's celebrate our champion! Kanich, you've proven yourself a true warrior and athlete. Congratulations on your triumph in the pilgrimage.
Hello, Odin. Welcome to stream. They put your character model in the game, the little red-headed girl there, but they changed a few things.
A toast to our champion!
Cheers!
Do you also walk around in leather bodysuits? Thank you, everyone.
Hey, look! The kid's awake.
Huh? Where
You
am I?
too. Nothing's more comfy. I wouldn't know.
Hello, Mousao. You're awake. This is the celebration feast for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. You participated in the tournament too.
A god borrowed your body, and he said you need to work out.
Huh? Me?
It's a long story.
It's so long, even my lowly servant couldn't manage to give a simple summary. Ha!
I see. I remember Lord Shibalanke, our Archon, Mavuika, and the pilgrimage. I feel like I dreamed a very long dream. I was super strong in that dream, too. I could jump up onto the roof with one leap, and I could climb, fly, and glide.
It wasn't a dream. Your body did go through all the motions of the tournament. You were already an outstanding contestant.
I'm a contestant?
Yes and no. I feel like we're misleading you right now.
You know, Mom and Dad always say that my health isn't the best, and I might not be able to do all the things everyone else can. But right now, I feel like I can fly.
Oh. You have a reason for not working out or training as all Natlan people do.
Really? Like Paimon?
Yeah, I feel amazing. It's like I'm filled with power from head to toe. I want to feel like this next time, too.
Then go and train hard, then come back next year and show us what you've got.
Yeah, as long as you put in the work, you'll do great. I know it. That's how it is for all of us.
Let the kid be playable.
Yes. You'll turn out to be a truly beautiful vegetable. I'm sure of it.
Why are you so obsessed with vegetables? Vegetable.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, you go become a beautiful vegetable.
Oh, but the pilgrimage was only half of the dream. I think after that, I somehow got into a fight.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Really? Against who?
Kachina, the only people he was with were us and your Archon. I'm not fighting a child.
I think it was our Archon.
That wasn't a dream either. I did have a duel with Xbalanque.
Why did everybody just accept him being called a vegetable? It's an Aroron thing. If he calls you a vegetable or an aphid, that's like the best compliment you could have ever gotten from him, ever. He calls my character his granny. So, you know.
Huh?
He's an experience.
I was hoping to save this until later, but since we're already on this topic, I've got another piece of good news to share. Namely, that we crowned another champion today. Lord Xbalanque and I engaged in an all-out duel, as worthy rivals from across the millennia. In the end, I won by the slimmest of margins, defeating our legendary hero.
Wow.
I can't believe it. You beat the Xbalanque?
This is no lie, and I have our best friend here to back me up. You were the arbiter for our duel, yes?
Yeah, I held the flame thing that you gave me. Uh-huh. Mavuika's right. Paimon and I witnessed her victory with our own eyes.
Yeah! Amazing. What an achievement.
Come on, everyone, let's have another toast. For our Archon this time.
Very well. Acknowledge my victory, recognize my valor, and drink this wine of victory for me.
Woohoo! Yeah!
An all-out duel with someone in a body lacking physical ability and only a day to live. It was in some weird spirit realm. Or so I thought he explained. I don't understand why he stayed in the little kid body in the spirit realm, though. I feel like he should have taken on his normal form so that it would have been more fair, because he wasn't used to that body. He should have just used his own. What a weirdo.
Today's been a super long and exciting day, yeah?
Maybe that's just part of his sense of humor, and I just don't get it.
Yeah, it's been quite some time since I've done so much in a day. Or felt that it's gone on for so long.
But you've also got a sense of accomplishment to match, right?
Of course.
Oh, right. Mavuika, the traveler said there was something to ask you.
I was just thinking, you were fighting Xbalanque for such a long time. Did you ever falter or wonder if you might lose to him, even for a second?
No. In battle, there's no time for that. So it never crossed my mind.
That's the same answer as last time. How come she knew what I was thinking?
The night is still young. Cheers.
Can you read my mind just like Seat Lolly can? Did Seat Lolly do things without my permission? Oh, look at him go. He's zooming. Oh, that reminds me. When I woke up today and I opened my my curtains, there was a fox just sunning himself in my backyard, being a little cutie. He eventually like saw that I was watching him and he looked at me and then he's like, ah, whatever. And then he curled back up. Definitely not going into my backyard anytime soon. Hopefully he'll just leave on his own eventually. What does the fox say? No. I'm gonna have that stuck in my head forever. Why would you do that to me? Okay, let me claim this crap so that it stops saying that there's something new.